Okay, here are some examples from Notes 3.2, angles formed by parallel lines cut by transversals. Now, first of all, remember, these 8 angles all have relationships due to parallel lines cut by transversals. Now, be thinking of alternate interior, same side interior, corresponding, and all those angles as we go through. And then we will start by telling you that this angle is 120 degrees. Now, if this angle is 120, then this angle has to be 60 because they form a linear pair, and we know that linear pairs have to add up to 180. We know 120 is vertical to this angle, so those have to both be 120. And then we know that this angle has to be 60 because it's vertical to 60, and then it's supplementary with each of the 120s. Now, this 120 corresponds with this angle, so I know that angle has to be 120. And then 60 corresponds with this angle because it has to be the same. And then if you notice, the alternate interior angles are congruent, 60 and 60, 120 and 120. And then also notice that same side interior angles are supplementary. So far all of our rules are working out. And then finally, I know this angle is 60. I know it's alternate exterior with that one. I know it's vertical with this one, corresponds with that one, supplementary with that one. And then finally, this angle is 120 for the same type reasons. Corresponding here, alternate exterior there, vertical here, linear pair, linear pair. So that's kind of an idea of what we're doing today. Now let's take a look at a different one. Okay, again, here are my 2 lines cut by transversal. Now this time, this angle is 2x minus 45, and this angle is x plus 30. How do those 2 angles go together? They're in the same place on a different line, so they're corresponding, and we know that corresponding angles are congruent. So then I will set those 2 equations equal to each other, since I know they are. Now we get ready to solve for x. Subtract x from each side. That gives us x minus 45 equals 30. And then we add 45 to both sides. And that will give us x equals 75. And so that's the value of x. Now, if I want to plug that back in, plug the 75 in for x, 2 times 75 is 150. 150 minus 45 is 105 degrees. And then 75 plus 30, again, is 105 degrees. So I know that the math is correct because the corresponding angles indeed are congruent. Both angles have the same measure of 105. Now, moving on to my next example. Now, suppose we have these parallel lines cut by transversal. Now here I'm going to tell you that this angle is 2x plus 10, and this angle is 3x minus 15. So again, we're looking at this angle and this angle. Hopefully you can see those are alternate interior angles, and again we know that alternate interior angles are congruent. So again, we set the angles equal to each other. 3x minus 15 equals 2x plus 10. Solve for x. Add 15 to both sides. And we get x equals 25. Again, if I want to check it, 3 times 25 is 75, minus 15 is 60 degrees. 2 times 25 is 50, plus 10 is also 60 degrees. So I know that those 2 angles are 60, alternate interior angles are congruent, and they are congruent. Anyway, hopefully that will be enough to get you through your assignment. If you need help, let me know, and good luck.